not the ones to blame. We were tired of playing games, no wonder. I know we had our ups and downs, always thought we got around stronger.
Welcome to Cruising Alba.
We invite you to join us on our adventure living off-grid and travelling the UK canal network. I'm Miles.
And I'm Marina. The weather was great that morning, so I went for a run along the river. So I went for a run and I took a wrong turn, and I was hoping to run by the river, but there's no river around, so I'm going back. We were just about to set off and it started pissing down. It's so wet out there.
So the boats are getting bigger, aren't they? It's so interesting seeing all the other boats. I love it. And now, like, we've been on the Oxford Canal where you can only take a narrow boat, maximum 72 foot. And we've been like one of the bigger boats there, and now we like know our place. There's a lot of gin palaces, but some really nice ones as well. Very pretty. It's nice to be in like hills. It's where you expect a river to be, you know, at the foot of hills.
How's the internet?
On my phone it's good.
Alright.
Apparently.
One day we went out on the dinghy looking for a rope swing, and we discovered this place that was full of them. I didn't feel particularly warm, so I didn't go in, but Miles did.
Hi.
After making this view our home for the next few days, we continued our voyage down the river. Oh, Sandra! We're coming to get you! Can you get it? With the stick.
Why is it turning around?
Take two. What's happening here?
Giving a lift.
Yep. How many people?
2, I think.
How far are you going?
We're going to Pangbourne.
Yeah,
oh, that's where we're
heading.
going. So are we getting a paddleboard?
Yep, 100%. So they tied onto the dinghy and they pretty much had a tow, but then they stood up and it was like the world's slowest water skiing. Good fun, good fun.
So there is a weir just behind us. We came to the lock and met another boat coming up the lock who said that there aren't any moorings for 2 hours. We are not going down there now. We are going to turn around and go back out of town. We're moving backwards. You can't decide where to turn around.
The thing is, you forget how long the boat is, but on the river you forget how wide the river is. I think we can turn around here.
Or just go backwards all the way.
Or we could go backwards all the way. I don't think so. We've got a pub load of people watching us.
Yeah, we do. How was your turning?
Impeccable.
Where are you going?
I've just seen an abandoned scaffolding pole, which will be great for some boat job.
I can't see him.
It's going to go here and on the dinghy. It's an extra seat.
Here.
Cross here, make this a bit more comfortable. Platform's bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, seat is so much comfier.
Yeah.
Oh, just try it. It's a bit wet, but try it.
Okay.
Yeah? You are no longer chief engineer.
And why is
The
that?
sonic shower has been broken for 2 weeks,
Yep.
and you don't know how the tricorder works.
I don't know. I tried. I think there's a malfunction with some
So you can
radius.
go clean out the diesel conduits.
The gel packs seem to be malfunctioning as well. So I'll concentrate my efforts on that.
Yeah.
At 800 hours. We're leaving now. This was the very first time both of us left Alba for the whole 11 days since the day we moved in. We were nervous and a part of us just didn't want to go. We created this idyllic home and brought it to this stunning corner of the country. The weather just turned amazing and now we're leaving. This might have been the first time in my life when I didn't feel like traveling. And I love traveling. We've not left Alba for this long.
We haven't left ours since March.
Well, yeah, we haven't left since March, so this is big.
We're going to sleep on land tonight. In
proper bed. Well,
we're going to
our
have a
bed is-
shower.
We're gonna have a hot shower.
Our shower's broken. Still.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're back home on Alba. We arrived really late last night. So glad to be back. The weather is amazing. The river is even warmer than when we left. So it's beautiful here. Miles is working hard. and I've been working all day as well on the next video. Intermittently, I have been treating myself to a swim in the river.
Don't answer the phone, spending the days on my own, then repeats this for weeks to come. I don't care what I miss, 'cause my life is dismissed. I keep saying
I'm going to put you outside to have a look. Moments like this make me feel alive. I'm gonna go outside. Life is full of magic, and it's up to us to see it. And there is also this moment when you realize that you don't just watch the life go by, you can take part in it. And that's when you make decisions to go run around in the rain or walk barefoot when it's freezing outside. That's when you realize that life is a dance and you're part of it. You are always invited to dance. Wow, we've got so much water in the day. A good 7 centimeters.
Have you done this before?
I normally do it with a beer mug, and this is the option 2. As long as they don't go through the filter.
Found this plank. I'm cutting off the excess to put it there, so the back bench is a bit deeper and more comfortable to sit on.
Today we're going to show our friend Zoe how to operate a weed hatch. Basically how to check if there's anything wrapped around the prop, and if there is, how to remove it. Zoe is thinking of getting a boat, and we're introducing her to some basic boat maintenance tasks. So what is this? It is a weed hatch.
You might have to put your hands in. Come up with some bags, rope.
I've got to put my hand in that?
Yep.
Fishing lines.
You're going to feel the propeller. Make sure your engine's
wow!
on.
Is the engine definitely off?
You've got to make sure that you shut it properly as well, because when it's turning, there's a lot of pressure.
Zoe just commented that I was using a boat linker because I said prop instead of propeller, which reminded me that bless you, reminded me that the first time Miles and I had a conversation about the propeller on the boat. Do you remember what I said?
No idea. I bet it was ridiculous.
Do boats have propellers? Because propellers are on little planes.
Oh, right.
Remember that? So I didn't even know the boat had propellers. That was me and a half ago.
So we've crossed the tear in the page, and we're now here. We've been here for about a week.
There's a hole in the book.
Yeah. And then we are heading towards Reading.
And what if we go back? Have a look how many blocks we need to go through to get
It's
it
a
done.
good question. Goring.
That's not far.
It's 1.
Just gonna attack it from each direction. My kombucha bottle exploded just before I went on holiday. It was about 30-degree heat. I was going to put it in the fridge, and once I opened the bottle it just went everywhere on the wall, ceiling, everywhere. I left it for 2 weeks and now I'm going to clean it up.
Feel like autumn.
Yeah. It feels really cold, so I might just dip in and dip out.
You got me?
Yeah. And that was our Thames bath.
So we're about to move the boat towards Pangbourne so that the electrician who's coming to have a look at our shower pump today can have access to his van. Just did our first U-turn. Normally it's like a 16-point turn on the canal. Yeah, we did a U-turn, so all in one go. Didn't even need reverse. Didn't even need the full width of the river.
2 boats are leaving at the same time, so we actually have a choice of mooring. Nice little cruise.
Yeah, it was a nice little cruise.
Good spot.
I enjoyed it.
The digger needed some TLC. There was a conveniently located beach nearby, so we fixed her up with a waterproof tape, like proper DIYers.
So we had some screw holes.
Fish! Look at this fish!
Here. From a bit of wood that we used to have on the back that rotted and died. Tried to fill them up with polyfiller, but that didn't work. So we've got some waterproof T-Rex tape to seal them over.
How many Sudokus have you done?
The inner self. You've got to meditate in such a way that you identify with your higher self.
Simon, who's coming over later on to fix all our problems. The only problem we really have is the pump in the bathroom. He is still on his way, he messaged us, but while he's not here and it's getting late, I'm cooking dinner. How's your dinner, Miles?
Our neighbours have a home cinema.
Yeah, we're slightly envious. We keep staring at them.
They're watching Eddie the Eagle. We've asked them to turn it up a little bit, we can't hear it.
We really want a projector. We both had projectors in our houses when we lived on land separately, so we really want to get one, and we might do that for the winter. When we went for a walk earlier, we found the bins. We've been carrying our rubbish on the roof for weeks. So we're going to load everything into the dinghy. Mars is going to get to as close as possible to the bins, and then we'll carry it over together.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else. In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then it's for the better that you are not with me. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak.
I'm going to test our anchor. We've never used it. This could be how we lost our anchor.
We're not moving, are we? Being in the Thames is incredible. We spend over a year in London, but it's just a different world out here, and the boats are different. We just we feel so inspired seeing other people's boats. It's really great here. Don't really want to go back on the canals.
While it's warm enough to swim, I think we should stay on the Thames.
I think so, yeah.
I'm going to drill these onto here like this so that it doesn't move around.
We're about to go for a swim in the river because the pump hasn't been fixed yet, but I just got a message from Simon. He's coming over today at 12 and knows where we are, so this should be fixed.
So we've just had an engineer over. So the bathroom pump's still a mystery, and we're not quite sure what's gone wrong, but rather than digging all the floor up and stuff, we're just going to reroute some new power there and get it all back up and working. So it's coming back next week.
And I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over, you chose someone else, a new best friend. It doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love, thought it'd last forever, but somehow we got lost. I didn't realize what was wrong with me. I can't deny I took you for granted. You finally had enough. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Take care.
One else, a new best friend.